Years went by and I haven't seen Hamid for a while. Like 3 to 4 years. I'm now 14 and one day, I see Hamid at the bus stop. I wave at him, smiling, but he didn't see me. At that time I was shy. I didn't do anything else and just kept walking. A few days later, I was walking with my mom and we saw him. This time he came to us and started talking to my mom, then turned to me and said a thing that pretty much every adult says. Lord, I didn't even recognize you. You've changed so much. You are a woman now, but the way he said it, it was weird. I felt uncomfortable and even my mum noticed it. We would often see each other at the bus stop. We would have small conversation. He would ask me about school or about my family. Soon enough the questions would become more weird. Do you have a boyfriend? Did you already have your period? Just questions that shouldn't been asked. I was so embarrassed that I didn't even say anything. I just answered. It was my birthday and as usual I saw him at the bus stop. I don't know how he knew it, but he wished me a happy birthday and said, "So you're 15 now, huh?" Which I replied yes, and he kept on saying, when I was 15 I had sex for the first time. Did you already have sex? I just looked at him, rolled my eyes and went back home. I told it to my mum. She told it to my dad and him and Hamid had a pretty violent fight. After this my dad forbid me to talk to him ever again, which was pretty logic. A few months later, a summer morning, at about am I went running. I ran for about 30 minutes. I was not in the city anymore but in the countryside. I stopped to a fountain to drink because my bottle was empty. I heard footsteps behind me and felt that the person had stopped walking and was standing behind me. I was still drinking and all of a sudden I felt someone scrub against me. I was bending to drink so I immediately stood up and realized it was Hamid. I tried to go but he grabbed me and as I tried to scream, put his hand on my mouth, just as he did behind that tree when I was 6. Hopefully a guy saw the scene and came. Hamid ran away and that guy took me back home. I told everything to my family. My dad went back to Hamid's house but didn't find him. So this time he called the police. The police didn't find him and believed he had fled back to Turkey.